How to survive the holiday season and still lose weight while on a GLP-1. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Jules. I've lost over 50 pounds over the last 2 years with the help of a GLP-1 like Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, and Zepbound. And I am here to tell you the holiday season can be a little treacherous, but you can enjoy it and possibly even lose weight over the holiday season. And I'm going to share some tips that I have used for myself that have helped me to lose weight over the holiday season. And now I am able to maintain it while still enjoying and indulging a little bit in some of the meals. All right, let's get started. Okay, so why are holidays get-together so challenging? Well, one of the reasons is there's always so much food and there's always so much really good food, tempting food. There's sugary treats and cakes and pies and cookies and lots of really great things that you wouldn't necessarily have in your house. And you're in a social setting and it's very unstructured. So it makes temptation so difficult. But the good thing is being on a GLP-1 helps with those cravings to mitigate that, and it helps also to tamp down on your appetite so you're not as hungry. So when you go into a situation like a Thanksgiving dinner or any sort of holiday or work party, here are some tips that I have used that have helped me, and hopefully they can help you as well. So before you go to that meal or that event, if you're really hungry, then what I have done is I've had some vegetables, drank some water, had some protein before I went to kind of help to satiate me a little bit. And one of the first things that I do when I go to an event is I search out the protein in the vegetables. So I try to fill myself up on the good nutritional choices. So an example of that would be finding, chicken or burgers or meat or eggs and the vegetables, salads or cooked vegetables, and get that in first. And then give yourself permission, if you want, to have an indulgence after. So if you have the more carb or sugary treat after you had the protein and the vegetables, you'll be able to keep the portion size a little bit smaller. You'll be able to still enjoy something that you wouldn't normally have had. It's a little bit more of an indulgence without feeling so restricted. And you'll get full a lot faster because you've had the protein already along with the fiber from the vegetables. And don't forget also to drink water. If you drink some water beforehand, that also will help to keep your appetite under control. So sometimes you're at an event or a party or a dinner and somebody, the host, might ask you if you want something that, a dessert or something of that nature. And come prepared with something to say if you don't want it so that you're not stuck, feeling like you're being rude to the person or that you don't want it or that you end up eating something that you don't want to eat. So generally what I will say is thank you so much, but I'm just so full. The meal was so amazing. I couldn't possibly eat anything more at this point, but maybe later. And I think that's really the best way to go about it, because you're complimenting them on the great dinner or whatever the meal was, while being able to say, like, I just can't possibly eat anymore because I've eaten so much of your meal to begin with. So that's kind of my go-to when that situation happens. Also, remember to focus on non-food things. So it's not just about the food. It's really about the connections. It's about the people that you're interacting with. And generally these are family members. So that could be a good thing, or it could potentially be a stressful thing as well. So I remind myself that it's not just about the food, it is about the connections and focusing on conversation and interacting with people and the joy that I get from that, not just from eating. So let's remember that the holidays are not about perfection. It is about balance, meaning you want to continue to eat in a nutritious way, getting in the right proteins and vegetables and, the good complex carbohydrates. But you also don't want to feel so restricted. You want to allow yourself a little bit of room to eat some of those wonderful foods. But being on a GLP-1 allows you to keep that portion size a little bit smaller. So instead of eating 5 pieces of cake, you can have 1 slice of cake and feel fine about it and be good. So that is a huge benefit. Also know that if you do overindulge, it is not going to set you back all of the months and all of that effort that you've already put in. So don't jump off that cliff. I know I've done that in the past where you eat something that's not on plan and you're like, the heck with it, and you just keep on going in that direction. You don't have to do that now. There's no guilt. Allow yourself to have a little bit. It's all about the choices that you make. So there is no black and white. There is no restriction. It's all about choices. Either you choose to have something or you choose not to have something, but you don't have to have something or not have something, if that makes sense. It's about, I choose to have this, or I choose not to have it, or I choose to have a little bit of something. So you can absolutely survive the holiday season, and you might even be able to lose weight during the holiday season, which is an amazing thing. Survive it, lose weight, and enjoy at the same time. What could possibly be better? I hope that these tips have helped you. I would love to hear in the comments some of your tips. What do you recommend? What has worked for you? Because if it's worked for you, share it. It may work for others as well. And I really want to share in this community and help other people out. So if you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for the next video that's going to come out. And I will see you then. Stay strong.